Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. Today we have a breakfast treat for you, and really you can have it any time during the day. It has become my go-to breakfast, which is what I call an apple cucumber smoothie. So I've got a number of things here. I'll tell you everything that I have, and then we'll just put it in the Vitamix. Voila, it'll be done. Totally delicious. I'll also give you some substitutions if you'd like. So the first one that I'm going to share is I usually put a scoop of my protein mix in it. So if you don't want to do the protein mix, you can use some other protein if you would like. But this has its own sweetener, and so because of that, it also allows me to use fresh apples. If you don't have protein, something to add a little sweetness to it, and maybe your apples are not as sweet, maybe that time of year, then I would recommend that you use a half a can of apple juice concentrate, okay? So you can do that. So again, protein mix. The next thing that I'm going to add, chia seeds, great source of fiber and all kinds of other wonderful things. These are my sliced apples. You want to make sure you slice them. And then I have a half of a cucumber that I've sliced. So we're going to put all those in there. I'm going to go on now and add my spinach. As you can see, a bowl full, a handful. That's typically what I will use. I like using a lot of spinach. I also sometimes will use kale, but I tend to stick with the spinach because it doesn't have any kind of aftertaste to it. Two other things that you might be surprised that I'm going to use, and that is half of an avocado. So I'm just going to use my handy dandy little device here. This is also an avocado slicer, but it always gets the avocado out just right. So we're going to put that in there like so. Looks like I had a little bit of skin caught on it. Okay, voila. And then the last thing we're going to do before we add our water and ice is I'm going to use a half of a lemon. This is actually the latest and greatest device that I found someone using online. It's a wonderful lemon lime squeezer, orange squeezer, whatever you want. But this is just amazing. Okay, so now that we have those ingredients in there, we'll get this stuff out of the way. Now we're going to add the ice, and I usually use about a cup of ice. And then I'll use, depending upon, this is a cup here. Sometimes I might add a little bit more if in fact it's not, because the cucumber adds some of the moisture to it, and sometimes I need to add a little bit more water. But I'm going to shut up so we can get the Vitamix going because you can't hear me over it anyway. All right, there you go. So one other thing that I tend to add, so if you have some, absolutely do it, and that's like 3 mint leaves. So I'll just put 3 mint leaves in with it, and it just adds a nice little twist to it. But here you go. Absolutely, the avocado helps make it creamy, which I love. You can also add your favorite yogurt if you want. I would go with vanilla or just plain. And clean up my little mess here. And we'll take a taste. As you can see, it makes quite a bit with just the amount. You can serve this for 2 people if you want. I would say it makes about 20 some ounces, but let's give it a whirl. So good, so refreshing, so creamy, and so completely nutritious. So enjoy. Again, if you have the mint leaves, add that. It's a wonderful add, or the yogurt, whatever you want to kind of do it to make it your own. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've not subscribed, certainly click on my little picture in the left, my left, your right. And I come out with a video every other week, something that's simple, delicious, and healthier maybe than what you might otherwise see. Thanks again. Bye-bye.